Hello, gorgeous. I'm so happy you're here. If you're struggling with belly fat and core weakness in menopause, know that you are not alone. In fact, one of the biggest complaints I hear from my clients is weight gain and belly fat that comes out of nowhere, and I can certainly relate to that. I'm Jody, menopause wellness coach and yoga teacher, and today we're diving into 6 powerful exercises designed specifically for women 45 and up. Today we're doing 3 variations of a V-sit or boat pose and 3 variations of plank pose. All these moves to help you build strength, tone your midsection, and feel confident in your body again. No fluff, just real results. Do this core workout 3 times a week along with your strength training and zone 2 cardio, and you have a recipe for a strong core and toned abs. Let's get started. All right, let's get started in a seated position. We have 3 blocks, 2 exercises per block. We'll do each block 3 times before we move on to the next block. So we're going to have 3 variations of a V-sit and 3 variations of plank. Go ahead and bring your feet out in front of you. Just grab the back of your thighs and lean back slightly. You're going to figure out what degree you're going to move back based on how challenging it feels, and you want it to be challenging. Okay, we're going to do it about 30 seconds each. So we're going to lean back and we're going to reach up with the arms. So bring your arms or hands up by your shoulders and let's go reach and lower. Okay, so we're going to move to the pace that feels good. If you want to move those arms faster, you can, but just make sure you are controlling the movement. Okay, if at any time you want to take a break, you can take a break. Just come on up, give yourself a rest, come back and keep going. Okay, so we're moving at a pace that feels good. Breath by breath, feeling the strength already kicking in to that core center. Last one. All right, we're going to come into our first plank. So go ahead and come onto the hands and knees. Excuse me, honey. Place your wrists underneath your shoulders. We're going to do mountain climbers here. Okay, so we're going to take the legs back. You're in a plank. Let's make sure that the wrists are stacked. You're pushing away, and we're going to take opposite knee to opposite elbow. Pull in, extend. Pull in, extend. Okay, exhale as you pull in, inhale as you release. If you need less, just tap the foot. You don't have to bring the knee all the way up to the tricep. Okay, pull the belly in, rock the tailbone down, keep moving, find the breath, take a break if you ever need to, just drop the knees, no problem, come back in when you are ready. Go ahead, last one, and then release down. All right, let's come back into that V-set. Reaching those arms up. Good. Bring yourself back into place. Arms up by your shoulders and go. Reaching. Now, the further you reach your arms back, okay, maybe the more challenging it becomes. You decide what's going to work. Good. Keep going. Woo, embrace the challenge. Reach, lengthen, and control. That's the key. You want to control those movements. Good. Last one. Release. Come back to your plank pose. All right. Again, we're going to stack the shoulders or the wrists under the shoulders. Legs come back, and let's go alternate those knees. Very important we keep those wrists and shoulders stacked to protect the shoulder, to make sure we don't injure ourselves. Take breaks anytime you need to. Good job. Keep going. Last 2. Last one. All right, drop down. Ooh, let's come back into that V-set. All right, lean back. Bring those hands by your shoulders. And let's go and reach. All right, this is especially challenging for me because I've been practicing this video for a couple days now, so I can really feel it in my core. And then I've got my dog Miley here, giving me lots of kisses. Ooh, I gotta take a little break, come back. Good. Keep going, and let's release. Last time, let's take that plank. Okay, step the feet back, mountain climbers. Alternating knees, let's go. Remember, option, tapping the foot. You don't have to bring those knees all the way up if you need to, okay? You can always come into your plank pose on your knees and do it this way as well. You just want to make sure those knees stay behind. We are not in a tabletop position, okay? Keep going, squeezing it in. Last two, last one, drop it down. Okay, let's take an extra break here as we come into our next round of V-sits and planks. So we're gonna do leg extending this time. Instead of arm reaching, we're gonna reach through those legs. And then for our plank, we're gonna do forearm plank with toe tap outs, okay? So let's come back into this V-sit, start to lean back, okay? We're gonna take those hands right in the front and just extend opposite legs, okay? Again, the further you lean back, the more challenging it's gonna be for you to decide where you need to be. Good, strong core, strong abs. Helps so much for everyday life, right? Just to function every day in life, a strong core is so important. Good, last one. Let's switch into that forearm plank. You're coming onto the elbows, bringing your feet together. We're gonna tap those toes out. Elbows under your shoulders, and let's tap out right and left, and right and left. Keep your gaze straight down. The neck is neutral. You need to bend the knees a little bit. You can bend your knees slightly just so you don't have too much compression through the knee joint. Okay, if you're modifying, you can drop the knee, right, and tap out. Again, those knees stay behind the hips. Last one, drop down and come back into your V-sit position. All right, let's lean back and we're gonna extend those legs. Go ahead and reach. So I recently hurt my back, like really bad. The worst I ever have, and I think obviously it's because age, it's harder to recover, but it really took a long time. So I'm really focusing on a lot of core strength. I would suggest to do this 3 to 5 times a week. Stay consistent with your core to avoid back problems, right? And to keep your balance, to be able to stay strong in midlife. All right, release. Let's do it again. Take it into your forearm. We're gonna tap it out. Stepping back, feet center, and go. Again, if you need a little, I need a little micro bend in my knees because I can feel that compression. Breathing. Don't forget to rest. Last two. Last one. Go ahead and come on down. Come back into that V-sit. Let's finish out this block. Leaning back. All right. Hands to center. Extend and extend. Okay. You know, I try and time these videos when my dogs are sleeping, but Miley's very active today, which is okay, right? All right, keep reaching. I have 3 dogs, by the way. They all have such different personalities. Ooh, let's go. Last 2. Last one. Oh, final plank tap outs. All right, we're coming onto those forearms. Let me reset those timer and go ahead and step it out. Keep pushing into those elbows. Draw your shoulders back. Your navel's in. Your tailbone is rocking down, okay? We want to keep feeling that strength in the core, and with each exercise, it should be getting more and more challenging. That sensation should be intensifying, and we want to embrace that. That's not a sensation we want to push away. We want to welcome it. Last 2, last one, because we know that we're making progress when we feel that intensity, right? And that's what we want. Okay, let's take a couple breaths. So our final block here is a V-sit and then a side plank kind of crunch. And you'll see what I mean when we get to it. Okay. Woo. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Okay, this V-sit, we're doing a little bit more focus on obliques, okay? So we're going to lean back, and what we're going to do is we're going to reach back behind and reach back, okay? So let's get started. Sit up tall, lengthen back, and reach. Again, take this at your own pace as you're reaching, okay? Reach as far as you can, and open your chest and take your gaze over your shoulder as you reach back. Okay, I've got a left shoulder injury. I tell you, my body, it's got a lot of issues these days that I'm working on, but I'm just taking it day by day. So I can't quite open up as much on the left side, so I do what I can, right? All right, release. All right, we're going to come into that side plank. So go ahead, come onto either side. It doesn't matter which side you come onto. You're stacking your knees. Your wrist is under the shoulder, okay? We're going to take that top leg out. I'll show you the move first. We're going to lift up through the hips, reach the arm up, and we're going to crunch and open, okay? And this is going to, you want to keep the hips lifted to really work the oblique, and then take it forward to add that crunch. So it's a little double doozy here, okay? Go ahead, lift, reach your arm up, and let's go. Crunch it and open. And exhale and open. Take it at your own pace. If you can't extend the leg out, you pull the knee in, okay? Drop those hips when you need to, and then take them right back up again. You only need just a moment of rest to get that energy back, that strength back, to finish it out. Good, reach and release. Let's switch sides. Go ahead, take it onto the other side. Stacking elbow, stacking knees, then extending the leg out. We're going to go ahead, lift those hips, and lift your arm up, and then let's go. Crunch it and reach. Crunch and reach. Now keep that belly pulled in the whole time. You really want to feel those muscles active the entire time. Exhale, inhale. Good. You can feel this in the glute as well, right? Nothing wrong with getting a little booty action, right? And this core strengthening. Last one. Good. Drop down and come right back into that V-sit. Okay. Lean back. We're reaching back to the right, center, left. Again, take it at your own pace. Make sure you're rotating so that you're turning your chest, turning your gaze over your shoulder. So this core workout is about 10 minutes. Okay, and this might be all you need today. But if you do it twice, then you get a good 20-minute core workout. Sometimes you have the energy for that, right? Good. Last one on the left. Come back up. Side plank. Okay, we're stacking the knees, stacking elbow and shoulder. Extend the leg out. Lift up. Reach your arm above your head, and let's go. Crunch and reach. Belly stays active. Hips stay lifted. Best as you can. So this is great to do. Some days, when you just don't feel like you have the energy to do a full workout, your strength training, or if you just like to get movement in every day, this is so great, right? To add to your movement. Good. Last one. Reach, drop, switch sides. Stack it. Elbow, shoulder, knees bent. Reach out. Let's reach and let's go. Find that control. You don't need to rush through it. You can go half the time, right? Slow it down a little bit if you need to. And remember, you have that option, right? To bend the knee instead of keeping the leg straight. And then you work your way up to straightening the leg. Good. Keep going. Make sure you're reaching fully to open up, create that space. Drop down. We're on our last round. Okay. Get that V-sit, lean back, and let's go reach and reach. I'm sweating. How about you? My AC in Puerto Rico is a little different. It's not like your central AC. So it turns on and off and it makes a lot of noise. So I have mine turned off. So I'm really sweating right about now. Turn your head. Good, last one. All right, let's do it. Side plank. Stacking. Extend. Lift the hips, lift the arm, and let's go. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Good. Pull that belly in. Take it slower. Take it faster. Whatever you need. All right. We're almost there. One more side to go. Last one. Squeeze it. Drop. Switch sides. Okay. Extend that leg out. Lift the hips, lift the arm, and let's go. Crunch and open. Crunch and open. Keep those hips lifted so you really get it. Can you feel it in the glute? I certainly can. Good. Keep going. Reach and open. Control and breathe. Right? Keeping it simple. All right. Almost there. How many we got? Last one. All right. Drop down. Whew. Oh, come on up. All right. Feels good, right? Let's go ahead and pull that left foot in and cross the right leg over or opposite. And let's take a nice twist here. Oh, drop my mic. All right. So we're going to take a little twist here. As you pull in, you get a really nice glute stretch. Take that gaze over your shoulder. Good. And then switch. Ooh. So as I said, I would do this a minimum of 3 times a week, or at least do core 3 times a week. I would, if you can, do it 5 times a week. Just cross your legs. Take a side body stretch. Core is really important at maintaining overall strength, balance, daily activities, right? Help you from falling, right? Falling can be an issue when we get older. Maybe not so much the falling, but being able to prevent the fall, right? So if you're about to lose your balance, your strong core will prevent the falling. That's what I'm trying to say. That makes sense. Okay, one more time. Stretch over. Good. Hands behind you. Open the chest. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Your core is stronger already. Amazing job. If you love this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below with the word core so I know you want more videos like this. Don't forget to share this, and don't forget to grab my free 7-day menopause plan. The link is in the description. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next time.